In this video, I will be talking about The Sopranos and Dick Wolf. Dick Wolf is responsible for some of the best TV shows and longest running TV shows of all time. Here's a list of, if you're not familiar with Dick Wolf shows, you got Law and Order SVU, Law and Order Criminal Intent, FBI, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med, Law and Order Organized Crime, Law and Order True Crime. He's responsible for so many shows. So I recently was binge watching Law and Order. I already watched every episode of Law and Order SVU. I decided to go back to like 1990 and start at Law and Order. And while I was watching Law and Order, I couldn't help but realize how many characters, how many actors that were on The Sopranos that appeared on Law and Order. And then I looked it up and I saw somebody on Reddit had commented back in the 90s, because I guess Law and Order is shot in New York. A lot of directors wouldn't even look at the actors' like resume if they didn't have a Law and Order cameo on their resume. So that's why so many young actors and actresses back then would try to get on Law and Order just so they can get that buzz. Oh, well, I got this resume that I've been on Law and Order. So I'm going to go through a list of Soprano characters that appeared on one of Dick Wolf's shows or multiple shows. So like I'm mainly focusing on The Sopranos, Law and Order SVU, or New York Undercover. Some of these characters also appeared on like Law and Order Criminal Intent or Law and Order what was the other one? True Crime or Trial by Jury. But I'm focused on those other three. I'm going to say the Sopranos character name because I don't want to butcher the actor's actual name. So I'm going to just go by whatever character they played on The Sopranos. So Christopher Moltisanti, he was on New York Undercover, The Sopranos, of course, and he appeared on Law and Order. Carmela Soprano, she appeared multiple times on Law and Order, and she appeared on New York Undercover. She may have appeared on like Criminal Intent also. I'm not sure. Because like I said, some of them appeared on like Trial by Jury and Law and Order Criminal Intent. So Carmela appeared on multiple. Uncle Junior, he appeared on Law and Order in the early 90s. And then went on to play Junior Soprano in The Sopranos. Who else? John Sacramone, he played on Law and Order, and he been playing on Law and Order SVU. And of course, he was John Sacramone on The Sopranos. I think he appeared on multiple episodes of Law and Order, though, if I can remember. Janice appeared on multiple episodes. She's on Law and Order, and she's been on Law and Order SVU as a judge. And, of course, she appeared on The Sopranos. I think she appeared on Law and Order the very first season, season 1. In 1990, I think she appeared. Janice, the one that played Janice Soprano. The one that played Hesh Rapkin, he appeared on New York Undercover, and he appeared on Law and Order. And, of course, he played Hesh on The Sopranos. So if you've never seen The Sopranos, I highly suggest you watch it. It was a good show. Artie Bucco, he appeared on Law and Order. He was this racist guy on Law and Order. And he appeared on New York Undercover. On The Sopranos, he was kind of like this weak, cowardly dude, though. But, so, Irana? She appeared on Law and Order, and she appeared on The Sopranos, of course. This was the girl that Tony Soprano was messing that he was cheating on his wife with. Charmaine Bucco, Artie Bucco's wife, she appeared on Law and Order multiple times. And of course she was Charmaine on The Sopranos, but yeah, she made multiple appearances on Law and Order. So like I said, some of these characters have been on there more than once. Phil Leotardo, he appeared on Law and Order. He appeared on New York Undercover. Phil Leotardo on The Sopranos, the one that caused all the stuff in the last season of The Sopranos. Until he got it didn't end up well for him. Mikey Palmisi, he appeared as a lawyer in on Law and Order. And then he went on, also that actor went on to do like a lot of other like cop shows and stuff. But yeah, he was on Law and Order. And then he was Mikey Palmisi. Jackie Jr., he's been a lawyer on Law and Order SVU. So after The Sopranos, he went on to be a lawyer on SVU. I think he got in trouble for something though, so I don't know if he's still on SVU or not. But I think he got in trouble for something. Jackie Sr., he was on an episode of Law and Order, and he was of course Jackie. I wish we could have got more episodes of Jackie Sr. I'm not saying a lot more episodes, maybe like 5 or 6 more episodes. Vito Spatafore appeared in Law and Order in like season 10 or 11. Then of course he was Vito Spatafore in The Sopranos. But I think he was on Law and Order in like season 10 or 11, 12, something like that. And then you got Larry Barisi. He was on Law and Order and The Sopranos. He was on New York Undercover too. I don't know why I don't have that one on here. But I think he was on multiple episodes of New York Undercover. Patsy Parisi, he was on New York Undercover. He was on Law. Patsy Parisi character, the actor he played on Law. He probably played, other than maybe Gigi, he probably played more on Law and Order than anybody. Then you got who played Raymond, I guess George Loros. He was on one episode of Law and Order. Then he went on to play Raymond on The Sopranos. But yeah, Larry Barisi was on multiple episodes of New York Undercover. I don't know why I didn't put it on there. Dick Barone, the sanitation director or whatever, he was on New York Undercover. He was a lawyer on Law and Order. And then, like I say, he only appeared in 3 episodes of The Sopranos. He was the sanitation director, commissioner, or something like that. Gene Cusimano, whatever. Cusimano, yeah. The Sopranos neighbors. She was on Law and Order and she was on New York Undercover. But yeah, that was Gene Cusimano. Eugene, he appeared on Law and Order like season, I want to say 11. Because that's what season I'm on right now. I'm on season 11. I just saw him on one of the episodes. And then, of course, he went on to play Gene on The Sopranos. Sal Bupacero, he was on New York Undercover. I think he was on multiple episodes of Law and Order. Because I think so far I've seen him on 2 episodes. Like an early episode, like in season 2. And then like season 5 or something like that. But he was on multiple. Lorraine Caruso, she was on The Sopranos, Law and Order, and New York Undercover. She went on to play the captain on New York Undercover for like 5 years. Until they stupidly, I don't know what Dick Wolf was thinking when he messed the show up. Like, he shouldn't have did that. Father Ian Tola, whatever his name was, he was on New York Undercover, Law and Order, and The Sopranos. Ayatollah, that was his name. Father Ayatollah. He was on multiple. This one, Gigi actually started on Law and Order. He did 54 episodes on Law and Order. He started on Law and Order before he went on to be on The Sopranos. And he appeared on New York Undercover as well. But he was a detective on Law and Order from the very beginning. Fat Dom Galeone or whatever. He was on New York Undercover, and he appeared in season 11 of Law and Order, because I just saw him in an episode. So he appeared in 2 of them, other than. And then she was the person that bought the building from Tony. She appeared on Law and Order. I forgot her character name on The Sopranos, but both her and Tony were messing with both. Tony and Christopher were messing with her. Little Carmine appeared on Law and Order. He was on there, I want to say like season 6 or 7, I think. Little Carmine appeared. The father also appeared, but I don't remember. It's multiple other characters that I didn't put in this video that appeared. Carlo was on New York Undercover. He was on Law and Order. He was multiple episodes, I think. But like I said, there are also multiple characters that I didn't put on here. Like Rosalie April, she appeared on multiple episodes. Livia, Tony's mom, she appeared on Law and Order. Like it was Carmine Sr. appeared on Law and Order. It was some characters that I didn't put on here because I didn't get a chance to like go back and find the video of them on Law and Order or like New York Undercover or something. But let me know in the comment section, did you know that like all these characters, all these actors also played in Law that played on The Sopranos, also were in a lot of Dick Wolf's television shows. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. More videos coming soon. Trey T out. Peace.